Bazinga.
Fuck you. You know, that's how we're starting. That's going to be our... So long as it's not cut out. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tomb Out of Time, the real-time D&D series where you, too, can be a part of the fun. We are back with another episode in... we're currently recording in August, so this will probably be interesting because we're also multi-streaming it to YouTube, too, so... Knowing my luck, YouTube's gonna be like, man, this has a single copyrighted audio. We're gonna block it worldwide. So that's why we record these separately. uh, but without further ado, so we're gonna, as always, just have our players go left to right with their names and the name of the character they're playing, starting with Ben.
Hello, I'm Ben, otherwise known as Tavern Cat Records. I'm a musician, but here I am playing the formerly Arcana Lost Rogue turned Dragon Rogue, Jackson Mulligan.
Hello, my name is Chaos Jest slash Noid. I am playing Q, formerly a pure Dampier, now a Nightkin Dampier. Thanks to a certain someone.
Hello, I am Moose of Moose Up Productions, and I will be playing the local Light Genasi cleric, Electris.
Hello, I'm Firefox. I play Talia, the plasmoid ranger who currently has their rifle trained at the fourth wall, and the player of Jackson knows why.
What? What?
Hello, I'm Springheart. I'm a VTuber outside of this. I play Groose, who is definitely not a frog that got slightly shapeshifted into a crane partway and is now stuck in between two forms. That's crazy talk. And I'll continue to gaslight everyone through every single one of these introductions.
Gaslight, gatekeep, non-binary girl boss.
Hells yeah.
And I am Miguel the Werewolf, your friendly neighborhood werewolf, and for once I am not in the crosshairs of Talia, because it seems like someone else has caught her ire, but, I am your...
For now.
For now. I am your local DM and a Sarac stand-in, and your guide to the adventure of the world of dinosaurs and bug people.
Sorry,
Get in
for a
the
second
Jeep,
there,
everybody!
I thought for a second there I'm your designated dad for this. For a second.
I am your designated father. I will hold you close and tell you that I'm so proud of you, and I will teach you about the difference between a Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver. I'll also
feel like
take...
you're more like our... I feel like you're more like our uncle, because then you'll betray us and throw us off a cliff.
I'm not gonna throw you off a cliff. I'm not that mean.
He'll throw us off a cliff, but we've also got like those bungee leashes, so we just spring right back up.
Either that, it's with the rope swing, and there's like a good body of water underneath, so we'll be
I'm
fine.
sorry. He won't throw us. He'll throw our father and then tell us to run away and never return.
Damn.
Run away. Your father's a piece of shit.
There you go. That's what it is.
Yep, there we go.
Alright. But with that being said, so I'm going to pass the coda off to Moose because my tummy is eggy. So I'd be right back. Go forth, Moose. Tell everybody.
Oh boy, so we're going to, I was going to say, alright, let's do this one last time, but, Electris tends to format his notes a little bit differently, and I hope that the gist of it kind of comes across. So, recipe, lemon-faced lobotomy. Ingredients, 1 diet lobotomy administered by a 900-year-old goblin. 1 mission to track down a missing father that said goblin seems upset with. 2 promises of prosthesis forged from very non-standard materials. And 1 fuckhead with a spider motif kidnapping our party members for invasive cosmetic surgery. I can't say that I get along with Gooby, but I also can't say I can't understand where they're coming from. So apparently we're being tasked with tracking down someone named Artist Simber, and it seems for some reason that Gooby's irritated with him, though I think a shorter list would be people that Gooby is not currently irritated with. That said, they have proven to be very useful, especially in, well, repairing, in heavy quotations, the damage done from Talia's rifle. Good news is I didn't sneeze as barbs were pulled out of my sinus cavities, but that's not an experience I would care to repeat. And of course, we can't even have a peaceful departure because Acerak, at the behest of someone or something, decided to kidnap Q and turn him into a night folk. I mean, it could be worse. Q doesn't seem too bothered by it, but it's kind of frightening that he can just pluck us out of reality like this. I really hope it doesn't happen again. So after that entry, there's a couple of pages dedicated to different recipes, including basically a hypothetical recipe on how to sous vide dinosaur steaks. But he believes it might be impractical because for something that size, he might need to boil a lake. So after a couple of pages, recipe for disaster. Ingredients, some bad directions, a strange jiggly sun, and 6 grillets with a score to settle. In parentheses, new subspecies for added spice. Well, this was a terrible recipe for an ambush. Somehow, despite Talia's expertise, we managed to find ourselves lost, though it feels like a certain someone was fucking with us, given how much the sun was moving around. And I suppose there's some truth in what Seth mentioned, because watching that made me absolutely nauseous. But that said, we were attacked by the Grillids, a couple of commanders, I think, if the color coding was anything to go by. But there was also a new type we hadn't seen, something that I think Xerxes called them poisoners. God, Xerxes. We came out of that encounter alive, but not all of us made it out in one piece. Thankfully, the bleeding stopped quickly, and as of writing this, it looks like a new limb might already be regenerating. Is it wrong to say that I'm jealous of that? I mean, the man endured grievous injury, and I'm jealous that I can't regrow an eye. Anyway. Thankfully, we made it out of that, and we're able to continue on our way. Recipe 3. Bittersweet campfire tales. Ingredients. 3 cups of mushy emotions from a dampier and a wasp man. 1 bird question mark in existential questioning. 1 sweet nightfolk wizard, and 1 former chef turned lycanthrope who should really, really know better. So thankfully, the last few days have gone pretty well. Talia managed to lead us in the correct direction this time. And Xerxes seems to be in better health, with the limb having almost regenerated. And that's to say nothing of his spirits, his and Q's both. Though things have been, well, hell, the two seem to have grown close. And it seems like talks are finally being had as to the nature of that closeness. I hope it's a recipe for, something good. But for now, I think the only thing for it is to let things simmer and hope for the best. Though, speaking of conversations, mine with Asajo was, I don't know, informative, I want to say, but it feels like the more I learn, the more questions I have about everything. I don't know the nature of what I am here. I don't know. There's just so much that I don't know. And I don't know how to get the information. But it's good to know that I'm at least doing something good for the group, even if it's small. Little victories, I suppose. Anyway, gonna wrap this up here. Need more pages for new recipes. So, good night, diary, recipe book, whatever this ends up being. I think I
That was
finished.
really good.
I think I finished up
Woo!
before the DM got back. That was all improv.
That was so good.
Very good.
So tell us how you really feel.
God, like I was scrambling to put together like the notes for this because it's just like how do I? I'm not good at recaps.
You did very
Really
well.
good. So.
Also, if there's anything that y'all feel like I missed, please speak up.
No, I think you summed it up pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't think of anything. So.
I like that your character's like frog thing. So I like that people are figuring it out.
Forg.
In character. To clarify.
So, what kind of explosions occurred while I was gone?
None
Just a recap.
yet.
Yet.
We're waiting.
Hopefully, I didn't keep you guys waiting for too long.
Not for too long.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all
Fine.
right.
My body
up.
too is angry, so. But without further ado, we return back to the jungle. You guys have all. It's Pikachu!
Pikachu.
It's Brigatito.
Fuck!
Fuck!
There we go.
Alright.
God damn.
So, you guys wake up the following morning. Xerxes is currently crawled into Q's bedroll. And Q, you find out that it turns out extra arms make for really good cuddles. Yes, very yay. But, so you guys basically start your day. Is there anything you want or need to do before you make your move on to the next location?
No.
I can't really think of anything other than spell prep.
Yeah, I can't think of anything either, really. So.
Alright. You guys prepare your shit and you're on your merry way. Go ahead and move.
Oh, pow.
Nuttin'.
Oh, pow.
As you guys are settling down for bed, you hear a low kind of cicada-like chitter. And as you're prepared to be greeted with more grilleds, you see a giant frog just sitting on one of the trees, basically just lizard eyeballed right now.
Lizard.
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 Talia's got her hand on the rifle, ready to pull it up.
The frog does that blink thing where their eyes kind of go into their head a little bit, and it wipes the top of its head with its webby toes, and then it just loafs.
Huh.
I love them.
The frog's just chilling.
Oh. You can stay chillin'.
Just for a matter of scale, how big is this thing?
It is about the size of a small dog.
Pretty big.
Big
For a frog,
fork.
that's pretty big. Big fork.
At some point in the night, you guys do see that it eats a couple moths out of the air, but aside from that, it's just chilling.
We're just studying this this frog from a distance.
Bruce, why are you so fixated on that frog?
What? I mean, it is a frog. I mean, we don't have frogs that big back home. It's just. It starts eating like bugs or whatever, and Glue starts like clicking their beak.
Do I want to try to curse this timeline even more to see if, like, in Jackson's timeline there still are even frogs or not?
Roll me a history check.
Christ.
16.
You remember that there are frogs, but they are much smaller.
I mean, at least I remember there being frogs. They're just never that large.
Bruce wants to hold on. Bruce wants to take their good berry, because I'm assuming we're good berrying it, and wants to try and feed it to the frog.
Alright, roll me animal
If only-
handling advantage.
I'm feeding all the animals in this world.
If only I had speak with animals prepared.
I'm gonna
Animal
love it.
handling?
I'm gonna love it if Goose tries to feed like a good berry to like a Tarrasque or something like that.
Did you say advantage?
Yes, animal handling advantage.
Okay.
You see as the frog... A new coat of paint, okay.
Ben, you beat me to it, goddammit.
Yes.
Alright, Groose, as the frog's tongue touches your hand, it just barely misses the good berry as it's trying to grab it, and you just see as a little sparkle of light flickers above your head as you turn blue.
Didn't I already turn blue?
Someone's turned
color
blue.
did I turned bright blue before.
On their introduction.
Yeah.
I forgot that Groose turned blue.
Oh, okay, so that happens, and Groose doesn't even realize. Like, there you go, frog. You continue to chill. Cool, frog. I turn around and do like, hey guys, the frog is cool. I think he's just chilling there. I think we can rest easy.
You can
Looks
help
like
us
I-
work a little. Is he as cool as your blue?
Hey, what? My blue. Oh shit! Not again.
They're like really
Why does this-
turning you blue for some reason.
Yeah, it looks like I'm not breathing kind of blue. Yeah, I'm still breathing. Okay. All right.
Still bleeding.
It's kind of weird. At least I'm not glowing like I beacon this time. That was fucking weird.
Just blah.
I literally blinded myself.
Uh, but yeah, basically the frog is chill. You guys have just rolled really poorly on random encounters lately, but the frog's just chilling. It's just chilling.
All right.
Yeah.
But you guys go to bed, assuming there's nothing else you want to do, and I'm going to put your token just here for now, because this is the part where I go to the GM layer and put this on the map. You see that now?
Yee.
Yes.
Alright. Morning comes. The frog has moved to the pond. It gives Groose a little wave goodbye with its webby hand.
Groose returns wave. Hopefully no longer blue.
You are no longer blue come the morning.
Huzzah!
But I assume you guys move on.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
I will not make you make a survival check for this one because you guys can kind of see it. Everybody go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Electrus! Groose, no!
Bruce, no!
I have my headphones on. I'm having a good day. Talked to a frog. I fed it.
Alright. I keep forgetting that Asaja is with you. Am very smart, yes, yes. But I'm gonna give this one to Talia, since Talia is kind of leading the charge right now in terms of tracking and travel. Talia, as you guys crest over a hill, you catch the sight of something that feels eerily familiar. In the distance, you see a large, dark crater in the ground.
Does this look like an impact site?
Not entirely like an impact site. It looks like more of a war crime.
Ah, yes. So, Talia is tracking, and everyone else who hasn't quite gotten to see it yet, they're going to see Talia stop and immediately bring her offhand up, clenched in a fist, towards the rest of the party.
And I will collide with the back of Talia. And then stop. What?
I would say
Oh,
Xerxes should
Just a
immediately
chain
recognize
reaction.
it.
yeah.
I would say Xerxes should immediately recognize the gesture.
Electrus is going to trip over Groose.
Xerxes is currently... Xerxes' leg is at walking length right now. It's a little bit shorter, so he's had a little bit of a lopsided gait most of today. So he's kind of, for lack of a better word, he's been crawling on all fours kind of situation to help keep himself from wobbling too much.
I mean,
Right.
you would have
It-
offered the shoulder.
It keeps him from walking in circles.
Xerxes will accept the shoulder. But yeah, so Xerxes immediately hints to Q to stop.
He does.
Talia's voice comes back. It is cold, clipped, and very authoritative. Just keep your ears open. We're coming up on something that looks like it's seen a fair bit of action recently.
Bruce turns off the MP3 player.
idea, Bruce.
Eyes and ears open.
Yeah.
How much
I
battery
seem to
does
be
that
down
thing
one of
have?
those.
Well, we established it's waterproof, so I'm assuming it's some kind of magical device at this point.
Oh, right, I forgot. By the way, Electrus, with the one missing eye, you have disadvantage on perception checks made by sight.
Damn it.
That, I figured, like, of course he rolled a 1 on the perception, but I kind of figured that was the reason he tripped over Cruz.
Groose was out of his eyesight. His nose got in the way.
On the wrong side.
Yeah, they were in his blind spot.
Ta.
Go ahead and move the token to Mesro. It is time for... I hope everybody's prepared. It is time for a cinematic moment. There is no map. This is all theater of the mind.
Oh boy.
Your journey through the jungle has been somewhat perilous, fraught with fright and danger and giant frogs, but you know. Where you expected to find a city, you instead find something disturbing. A stark break in the trees leads down to a crater hundreds of yards deep. The ground so scorched that the earth itself has become slick glass. Melted buildings and structures have become one harrowing, melted amalgamation of obsidian. A land once filled with planters and trees, now reduced to ash. The sky itself above this land is bathed in a sickly orange, as if the very atmosphere were scorched. The air is deathly still. No birds sing. And no matter where the wind blows elsewhere, the ash has settled into the apocalyptic crust. The most eerie thing is there is no smell. It's as if everything here is encased for eternity, never to grow again. You currently stand at the precipice of the crater. What do you do?
Fucking hell.
I just had to throw that out there.
Mm-hmm. Groose gets extremely pale green, looking upon what was supposed to be a city, and is very quiet. Does it this is ooh. There was supposed to be something here, right?
Yeah, but something's clearly made sure that there isn't anything here anymore.
What could have done this?
Something big or enough firepower, Talia says. But there's almost a clinical tone
Mm-hmm.
in her voice as she's going to kind of look amongst the group. It's just, anyone who can't stomach it, stay up here and keep an eye out. Fucking holler if you see or hear anything coming this way. Anyone who can manage to keep their lunch up, follow me.
I got your back.
And she's gonna start making her way down to the crater because, and again, she doesn't seem perturbed at all by this. This is just her she took in the entire scene with a completely unreadable, unflinching expression on her face.
Groose will stay up and keep a lookout, because this is a lot to stomach.
I'm going to ask you guys, as the dungeon master here, do you want to split the party?
I don't like hearing that.
Okay,
Okay,
I
me
gotta.
the player, no, but story-wise, yes.
So here's the thing, and this is me asking in general: how much? Tell you what, am I able to make a perception check here to see if there is anything that looks off that would need to be investigated that couldn't be seen from the edge of the crater?
Um, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay, thank you.
So, here's what I will say, Talia, from your experience as a soldier and someone who has seen weapons of mass destruction. You recognize that the effects of what's essentially a glassing occurred a long time ago.
So it's not that we have recently outdated information. This is information that just has not, for whatever reason, made its way out for however long ago this was.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely in the scale of decades, if not longer.
Exactly.
Which is insane because the port's just like I know it's a couple like a not a like a 1 day trek or whatever, but like it's right there.
It's a cursed island, so I mean, it's hard to travel around
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Well, and on top of
But
that, this is an entire city state that's been wiped from the map.
Mm-hmm.
and there seems to be no awareness that we have heard, at the very least, that this has happened.
Nobody's mentioned it. Come to think about it, you haven't heard anybody else from Port Nianzaro even know about it, aside from Gooby.
About this port or about
About Mesro.
Because Gooby's
ah
so
so the
old.
scaling
Yeah.
is potentially even to the hundreds. Yeah, so you can kind of see as Talia had started going to the crater, then stopped for a moment. You could see that she's just been like there's almost like a hand that goes kind of to her chin as the gears start turning a little bit more. But aside from that observation, nothing in particular stands out towards like the center, for example.
You don't see anything from here, but if you do go in the crater itself, you do catch sight of one thing.
Hmm.
You see a pair of boot prints and a pair of claw prints walking side by side.
Can I ask what direction they're going relative to where we are in the like near the edge?
They are incredibly faded here, but you can tell that they are recent and they are going towards the center.
Talia is going to relay this to the group. Just given how recent it looks compared to what happened here, either something's residing in there or it was an attempt to see what could be potentially salvaged. She's gonna kind of think about it for a second. It's just if he can just keep eyes on me, it might be better for us to move as a group towards the center if we're going to investigate it. Because given that there's claw marks and who we're looking for isn't has known to be associating with creatures that have traits like that, it could be a potential lead.
Are we able to identify what specifically kind of claw marks they are?
That'd be a nature check, right?
Yeah, I would say a nature check.
I'm gonna, since I'm like right there, I'm also gonna do the check too. So.
Scheitze.
All right, Jackson.
Come on. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
Double Scheitze.
Does anyone want
I
to go in the crater and help them?
Okay, Cruz will gather up courage. I'll do a nature check.
Electra says he's gonna try to help. Give me a second.
Soon as Cruz comes in. Damn it.
All right, Bruce, you look at the claw prints, and you notice two things. One, whatever this is, it's walking bipedally, and two, its claws are bigger than Jackson's paws.
Oh boy.
Are they the same shape as Jackson's paws?
They are not the same shape as Jackson's paws.
Okay.
They're similar,
No.
but they have a heel akin to human feet.
Okay.
I picked a bad time to step away. I wanted to use guidance.
Like a dinosaur?
It is kind of like a dinosaur.
Huh.
Everybody walk like dinosaurs.
Dinosaur. Gruce will relay this, having before died watched several Jurassic Park movies.
Xerxes is going to look to you, Q, and he's just going to softly whisper, I think we're probably better off going with them.
Yeah, sticking together is always a better option. Usually.
Alright. And I assume Electris goes with as well?
Eletris and Asaja, yes.
Alright. So Eletris and Asaja have joined, so I believe that's everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you guys are going to track the footprints.
Yeah, and Talia is keeping pretty alert to the general area for any changes.
Alright.
Do whatever buildings that are still like standing up look somewhat stable to like stand on top of, or
The ones further from the epicenter, yes. But as you walk through the city, they get less and less. I'm not going to say sturdy, but they don't provide much cover or height.
okay. I wanted to see if I could like try to fly up to see if I can get like a better view of like the center from like on top of those buildings or not.
Alright, I'll allow that. Roll me a perception check.
Just a flat.
Yes.
Cool. Just want to make sure. 16, I'll take that.
Alright, are you looking for anything in particular when you're looking?
Just like any kind of like fresh marks. Either on the ground or just like on any kind of building that suggests that there's like more than one or two people here.
You do not see any sign of other life aside from the faintest hint of the boot prints and the claw marks.
Yeah. Kind of like up there for like, it'd say like 3 to 4 minutes and flies back down. This goes to Salia. I don't think there's many other people here. I don't see any other kind of marks or anything like that.
You cut out a little bit for me, I'm sorry.
Oh, he just goes down. It's like I can't see any other kind of marks suggesting that there's like any other kind of life other than those footprints.
I'm not surprised given the environment.
All right. I assume you all continue on.
Yep.
Yeah. There is one thing that I'd kind of like to have Eletris do, and that's ask Asaja if he has any idea what could have happened here.
Yeah, you look at Asaja and you notice that he has fallen quiet.
Do you have any idea what could have done this?
Yes.
Is it... Can you say what it is?
He kind of... You notice that for once Asaja is actually looking very nervously kind of around, and then he just points upwards.
Just... Was it a Serac?
As you say that, Asaja actually covers your mouth with his hand. Not here.
Eletris just nods. Just message received.
As you guys continue to walk through the city, you're nearly slipping upon the slick, glassy surface. And as you get closer to the epicenter, you catch sight of something buried beneath the glass. Peculiar mounds, if you will.
Perception check?
Either perception or investigation, whichever you'd like.
I'll
Alright.
take investigation.
May I grant guidance for anyone investigating?
You may grant guidance to... Holy
God
shit.
damn!
Good lord.
Yeah, you're in the
I
front.
I see it was not needed.
God.
Holy shit! Yeah, Talia and Q. God damn.
I'm too scared for this shit. You got it.
Okay, I need both of you, since you both rolled a nat 20, can both of you roll D100 just to see who gets what information?
Absolutely.
Alright.
Okay. So I'm gonna do Q first, just because I kind of figure this might be something that Q would be better to account for that.
Sounds good.
So, Q, Xerxes needs a moment to rest, so you try to find him a spot to sit down. And you kind of figure one of the mounds is acceptable for a moment. As you get closer, you move your hand to brush off some of the dust. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm going to tell you what you see, and I'm going to let you determine your reaction to it. Frozen in time beneath the glass are people, scorched yet preserved. In a sick and twisted taxidermy of technology and almost nuclear horror, you find a family huddled behind a wall, as if trying to shelter from the blast at the city's epicenter. Though their skin is scorched beyond recognition, their expressions of terror are clear.
So Hugh freezes when he sees what's inside, and uh, for a moment, he doesn't move or say anything as he tries to process what he is saying before just moving back a little and crouching to maybe help ground himself because he can just he can only vividly imagine what it must have felt like in that moment to be them. And well, that sort of hits him hard in a way.
Does the rest of the party notice Q's reaction?
Yeah.
Bruce does
Talia
not.
has taken note of it, but depending on what has caught her notice, it might be a bit of a passive thing.
All right. You guys look around a little bit more, and you find another and another. You find dinosaurs and people and animals all trapped beneath the nuclear glass. And then you hear something. It vibrates through your very bones, and you feel it in your muscles and skin and mind. It is a voice, and it's the one that brought you here. Try my patience at all, and you'll end up like them.
Talia's response is to just increase the grip on her rifle a minute amount.
How does the rest of the party react?
Justin's just kind of stunned, just kind of like frozen in place as the only thought in his mind is just, why?
Bruce is basically frozen in place and not panic breathing, but much deeper breathing than previously. And eyes are fixed on a location, and anything that's happening around Bruce is not visible to Bruce right now.
Eletris is having a bit of a moment like some of the other members of the group, just kind of this stunned silence. But in the back of his mind, there's just something angry. This is not the first time someone claiming to be a god has gotten into his head to make threats. And it's a pattern that he's getting very annoyed with.
Talia, would you like to know what you find?
I would if no one else has anything I don't want to take away from a potential moment. I know it's fucking heavy.
I'm good.
I think I'm good.
I think I'll just type mine.
Alrighty
All right.
then.
As you continue through the city, and you're looking around, Talia, you take notice of something. Something that, even to you, feels like going too far. Amongst the people buried beneath the glass are also Grillades. Acerak did not just kill innocent people, but he left his soldiers for slaughter.
There is. It's an odd sound. But drifting to the others would be the sound of a laugh. It's not a laugh of joy. It's not a laugh of despair. It is cold and sneering and very bitter.
Talia.
It's just so disappointingly typical. She manages to collect herself after just that momentary, that's release is, I guess, the best way that could be described. Just shakes her head and just, all right, sound off. Who can still walk?
I can.
Eletris doesn't really speak up. He just kind of looks over and nods.
All right. Mhm.
Your laugh kind of brings Groose slightly out of whatever the fuck is happening, and Groose raises a wing slowly.
Talia's gonna nod. And just, all right. Despite what, and she's gonna stop and just, you can just kind of tell that her gaze lifted up for just a moment without actually tilting the head. Despite what interruptions have happened, we need to find any evidence of a clue. If you need a moment, take it. It's not something that civilians can be just expected to roll with. But if you've got yourself pulled together enough, we need to make the most of this.
Okay, I'm not trying to make a comedy out of this. Groose is just gonna slightly walk to the left and just yell "fuck" really loud, and then come back, not looking at anyone, and be like, "All right, let's do this."
Here's the
Glad
thing.
someone did it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, here's the thing. You doing that is, like, it definitely caught Talia's attention, and just for a moment you could see there's a tiny uptick at the corner of her mouth. Just in her mind, it's like, finally a step in the right direction.
I'll make a soldier out of this one yet.
Well, it's just like, oh, good. There's an ability to kind of pull yourself out of this shit. The essentially the psyker of the group is not in danger of losing it. Fucking fantastic.
Oh god. Thank God the idiot of the group might not die.
Oh no, it's not even the idiot. It's just no, the person in the group that, like, again, the closest equivalent she's got is psyker in terms of having crazy fucking abilities. So it's like, oh good, the psyker's not gonna lose it immediately. Fantastic.
Immediately is the key word here.
Well, oh yeah, no, like, that's a situation you keep your finger on the pulse of, right? But if it's not immediate, that's great. We've got time, potentially.
Yeah. Q, finally slowly rises up from the squat that he was at and mostly just silently returns back to the group, but there's an obvious well of emotion in his eyes, but he's just letting it be.
I promise you, I'm not trying to have Talia be a bitch about this, but you might have to wait a little bit for certain things to get addressed. I promise it's in the back of my head. She's just very, very focused right now.
So I think I have an idea for something that I want Electrus to do.
Oh, yeah?
Basically, inner travels through the jungle. Can I say that, or is it fair to assume that he's like picked up like some plant seeds along the way?
I would say so, yeah.
He's going to do a little bit of druidcraft.
Okay.
And he's just going to take some of those seeds and just kind of like quickly grow them into a flower, just like within his own hands. And then he's just going to put them on top of one of the mounds.
Okay. You put the flower on top of one of the hundreds of mounds. I think this might be a good point where we take a little break so that the party can recuperate a little bit.
Yeah, probably. I mean, most of the party, at least.
Yeah. Grus will fire off several Eldritch blasts into the air to
Just
salute
rage
those who have fallen.
blasts.
Yeah.
Hey!
Jackson's just getting antsy because he wants to go, just for everyone else's sake, he wants to go and scout out everything beforehand just so they know what they're getting into.
I'll be back in just a moment. Do you guys just want a few seconds to shoot the shit?
Yeah.
I won't be opposed.
Turns to group. What the fuck?
I want y'all to know, I felt just as wrong. I was kind of expecting this when it was described as glass. I'm like, oh god, I know exactly what the fuck is gonna be under the ground. I can already picture the depiction shit, and not just think about from a 40K perspective, but just in general. Like, I was bracing, like I knew this shit was coming.
As soon as they mentioned like the glass thing, I went, oh, I wrote this in a story. Oh no! Oh no! Stop describing! No!
Yeah. No, like, if this wasn't Talia, I promise you, my audible reactions would have been very different.
Yeah.
I promise you.
I
However,
promise you're here.
I had to put that lens down real fucking fast and be like, all right, this is I hate to say expected, but I'm like, no, this is Talia's wheelhouse. So like, she will be what keeps things moving forward in this case, because she's just like, no, this is about a Tuesday.
I was gonna say.
Just another Tuesday for me.
Like, yes, now we're in my territory. Not said with any amount of necessarily pride, but just, yep, here we go. Same shit,
again.
different place.
It's like It's like that moment at the end of season 3 of Castlevania.
Yes, just like that.
Yeah.
Just yeah, you heard her echo because we
Yeah.
both had control pressed for push to talk. But yeah, it's just the whole like up till now we've been living your life. Now we're living mine.
Yep.
God, I love that so fucking much.
Oh, so good.
3 was not my favorite, personally, but there were some good moments in there. That being one of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have been building something in my mind for the next rest after this. I'm going to ask if it's possible for Talia to have a moment for some RP with the group as a whole.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm excited.
I'm glad because I'm over here like, I hope I can pull this shit off. Come on, Talia. I'm gonna tap into your essence, please.
Oh my gosh, I hope Talia's doing the walking to the left and then walking to the right. Shit.
Yes.
No, this is gonna be seated, I believe, unless something comes up enough that she's going to need to pace, and if that's the case, it's gonna be interesting.
Oh, it's gonna be the best. I just fucking love every time we have to do a perception check, my excuse is headphones.
Okay, but it's also understandable, though. Like, it fits the character very well.
Yeah.
Also, I'm so happy that we have 2 people actively angry, whereas Talia, like, don't get me wrong, it's not that the anger's not there. It's being very carefully honed and sharpened in a very particular way, ready to be utilized in the perfect moment.
She's basically like Kratos. Like God
Yes!
like God of War 4 Kratos.
Yeah.
So,
God, you have no idea how close that is, honey. You have no idea how apt that is.
is she gonna start calling someone boy?
It's gonna be towards. It's gonna be towards Jackson. We all know this.
I don't know. I honestly think it'd be between Jackson or Q. I haven't decided.
Just realized this entire party is technically non-human at this rate. Like, non-humanoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah!
definitely has turned into it. The only one who's technically keeping us from being full is Eletris.
He's a were-dragon, he still
Technically.
counts.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to split hairs.
He's a part-timer.
Part-time furry.
And hey, at some point in the future, there could be a full timer. Just saying.
My life is a part-time furry.
You just hear the priming of the rifle.
The cleric is a part-time furry.
New anime title.
I mean, it is based off of The Devil is a Part-Timer, so, you know.
Hell, I'd watch it.
Devil Part-Timer's pretty good.
As long
It
as
was
it's not another
strangely
video
endearing.
game isekai, I'll watch it.
We've come full circle. The anti-isekai has joined the isekai campaign where we're taking the piss out of things and also upping the ante to 1 billion.
Yes, because this is 1,000 times more interesting than Sword Art. So.
I was gonna say, unless it's a female lead, and then I'm really into that isekai, because those have flavor.
Fire, thank you for putting
Yeah,
you're
feet on screen.
Okay, we needed the joy after that moment, just for the audience's sake, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't give you guys further forewarning, but I don't feel like it would have hit quite as hard if I told you about it.
No,
good.
it's
That's
understandable.
I hope Acererak has been established as the proper threat he is now.
Oh yeah, we all. I feel like we all just want to kill him at this point.
I'm gonna put this out there. The thing that went unsaid, that I was like, I don't know how I can say this with what Talia knows and how familiar she is she knows how bad of an idea it is to do this just as much as it is to say that fucker's name in certain places. But basically it's just like, yes, you claim yourself a god, and yet the chaos entities I'm familiar with would not be this fucking haphazard, you fucking hack. You know what I mean? Like, damn, even
says
the
a lot.
Imperium of Man, whenever we've had to pull this fucking shit, we've still done the needful of, you get this much forewarning to the troops, right? Like, that's why she was just, had that bitter laugh, was just like, oh, you shithead. You know? Like, you absolute fucking hack prancing about with your Burger King crown.
Oh god.
Also, Moose, is this an acceptable silly hat?
Yes, I was laughing my ass off that entire time.
Do I have to put a mini hat on Mini Miguel?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Find like my brain was just like, see if you can find a beanie.
A beanie.
Wait, no, wait. 2 tiny Miguels on top of there.
Oh my god.
Can I load current model as item again?
Yes. Tinier one.
Oh man, I can only do it once.
No!
No!
Okay,
Okay, it needs a tiny hat.
Don't worry, I will put a tiny hat on it. Let me... This is my retribution for war crimes. Let's put, you know what? We're gonna put a 7 bowl on his head.
We need something silly after all that.
Yep.
Like, here's the thing. I'm not here to justify the Imperium of Man, right? Like, we all know how bad that shit is, and if you don't, I'm happy for you, and also this is my apology.
I don't know. I'm just gonna put the Red Bull next to Mini Miguel because I can't put it on his head, so he gets the mini Red Bull.
There you go. But yeah, they have done and do some heinous fucking shit. That being said, I would not necessarily call it haphazard. So it's like, fucking, if you're going to do shit, at least be smart about it. And like, sometimes you have to make horrendous plays in the name of victory. But just looking around at this is like, no, that's not what this was. That's not what this was.
This is death
This
for
was
the
him.
sake of...
This was him whipping out his dick for no reason. You know?
Mm-hmm. I just realized that Mini Miguel looks like I have 4 eyes. I guess I really have become a Serac, haven't I?
Oh god.
Hey, Miguel.
Yes.
The rifle's direction has changed.
Is it back at me?
Hey.
It's back at you!
I deserve it. I deserve that.
You get the attention now.
Alright, are we ready to continue on in the land of war crimes?
Yes.
We gotta figure out what's made those tracks, fam.
Also, Knight, I'm so sorry. I don't know how many more hats I can put on Miguel. I'm limited on hat count, but I'll let these sit on here longer. Is that a fair trade?
I was going to say, I think by this point you can just, like, extend the timer.
Yeah, you know, we'll let it happen for 20 minutes. AK, I'm gonna forget about it.
Yeah. My favorite.
Do I have to make a Mini Miguel card redeem where, like, Miguel as a hat pops up? You finally had a use for the You Monster card.
Yes! Also, I'm totally not trying to work up to a goal for another power.
I didn't know those were, like, a power kind of situation. I thought they just happened.
No. So, the powers are the effects. So, I got one with the bread today. But the other one I'm working for is the Icebreaker Axe, where I have to redeem a certain number of cards via the extension, the browser extension of Streamloots.
I mean, hey, if we keep up the consistency of how many cards I I earn and the number of cards that are played, I can become partner.
Yippee.
Oh, man. I hurt myself in my confusion moment. But yeah. As you guys kind of, you take a moment to steel yourself, and as you follow the path, you notice something interesting. One pair of footprints, specifically the boot prints, grow colder and colder. Soon they become frost, then ice, then they become so cold that they exude mist in the dry air, which, by the way, dry air in the humid as fuck jungle shows how wrecked this area is. And I have a question for the party.
I have a question for the DM.
What's your question?
Okay, so we're following footprints, right?
Yes.
The footprints get colder?
They are getting
The temperature
physically
around
colder.
them gets colder. Yes.
Okay, all right, thank you. I was
I
like,
wonder-
how do imprints get colder?
Yeah, like they literally have frost on them, as if like.
Okay. I got you. Okay, thank you for clarification.
Are you guys moving stealthily?
Jackson is.
I know Talia's gonna try, but we'll see how well that
after
goes.
the scary spider talked in my head, yeah, I'm not going very fast.
Eletris is definitely being more careful, especially because, like, he can't see, and depth is a problem, so he's moving a lot more slowly and carefully than he normally would be.
Q?
Hmm?
Are you moving stealthily?
Trying to with the armor he has on.
Alright. Everybody make me a stealth check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Oh wow.
Fuck!
I am surprisingly stealthy in all this ching ching ching.
Oh god damn it!
Don't need you. I need. Named NPC.
Yeah, everyone who should have a problem with stealth is doing
Come here.
phenomenal. God fucking damn it.
Pay no attention to the
Crap.
stream. No, I don't
Crab
want to show to
walking.
everybody. I want to pop it out. Fuck me. Let me see you, and then
Why don't I have a reroll?
Is it possible to pass the cheese ball? Actually,
You're
did I
allowed
get a
to-
cheese ball for the recap?
You did get a cheese ball for the recap. Also, how broken are you right now? Damn it, you're broken.
So I can roll that again?
Yes, you
Jackson,
can roll
cheese
that
ball.
again. I'm
ball.
sorry for flashbanging everybody. Come
That's
on,
better.
roll
I'm fine with
20.
that.
Jackson and I just like dancing, walking. Super quiet.
Oh, it popped the icons when it's not supposed to. Don't do that. Don't break. Okay, we are up here. So we have a 17, a 24, an 11, a 19, and a 24. I need you again. It's okay, it'll become relevant in a minute.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
And then I need
That's a dragon bait.
You'll find out.
Dragon bait, dragon bait.
It's always time for dragon bait.
Who's being baited with dragon
Come
bait?
along and take the bait.
Alright.
That was a stressful event. Here, have some bait. Go into the trap.
Okay. I'm gonna roll these with my
Have a
click clackies.
Clicky clacky.
Okay. That's okay. And, damn, you guys got really lucky.
Let's
Hells
fucking
yeah.
go.
Yeah!
I'm glad to hear that.
Cheese ball.
What do you mean these two have a collective challenge rating of 13?
I'm not
I'm
surprised.
sorry, what?
I'm sorry. I'm just appreciating the complete like dichotomy of reactions. Like, yeah, that sounds about right. Ben,
And then I gotta roll one more thing.
Miguel,
What's that?
Miguel,
My
please don't be
crowbar's
like
pointed.
my girlfriend.
Huh?
Please don't be like my girlfriend DMing, please. Don't throw a CR13 monster as level 3 characters like my girlfriend would absolutely fucking do.
Ben, this is comeuppance for all the Chaos Table rolls.
I'm sorry.
Ben, I'm going to tell you a secret.
Oh no.
You have been in the room with a challenge rating 21 character already in this campaign. And it's not a Sarek!
yeah, I was gonna say. I'm surprised that didn't click when we fucking met them.
Yeah, fair.
Been me
But
the
no,
whole
you.
time.
You're lucky they like you.
Yeah, fair.
The goober likes you. They think you are a friend, and they're willing to share their fruit roll-ups with you.
Yay.
But, hey, everybody, what's your passive perception?
14.
Where is that? 15.
15.
Where is that on my sheet?
General Kenobi.
12.
13
Hello there.
for passive.
How did you roll 217? Are you trying to appease me?
No, I just thought it would be funny if there was also a head pat, like, on top of Mini Miguel.
I don't know if I can get it to stick to Mini Miguel. No, I can't. Because he counts as an item rather than a rig, so... Here,
Damn.
he can pet Main Miguel, and I guess it's giving Mini Miguel a foot massage.
You gotta massage them leggies.
You gotta massage them
Toes.
arthritic little peats.
The beans.
Okay, you guys don't see or hear anything.
Okay.
Lovely.
So, guys, how's the weather?
Well, I'm not done yet.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
God.
But,
I'll be quiet now.
So, as you guys follow the footprints, you basically catch sight of one man. He's not standing in a public forum. He's not rummaging for treasure. Rather, he's standing in a single household. The doorway itself is so melted that it would take some squeezing into, and the walls are a little too slippery to climb over. His head and body are covered in a grimy blue cloak, torn at the bottom and covered in mud, dried blood, and the remnants of what seems like centuries of fighting. He's currently facing away from you, with something in his hand, just out of sight.
Is it possible for Talia to make another perception check?
Go ahead.
Fuck me! Alright, that's fine. So, yeah, Talia's not going to be the first one to engage given, the weapon. They're not, how do I put this? Talia knows her strengths. She's probably going to leave it to one of the others that has a better chance of, engaging in a non-hostile way, at least initially, but she's just put herself on alert.
Well, it's not an animal that I can pet and feed, so I'm not gonna do it.
Stares at the paladin. That's not Talia, that's me, out of character.
Well, here's the question. How do you guys want to approach him?
Non-violently?
If possible, yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, why do you think Talia didn't take the first approach?
I
Alright.
assume there's like no places to like try to hide anywhere around here, is there?
There's places that you can hide, if you really want to.
No, he's just keeping them. He's just keeping an eye out on them just in case.
Alright. Q, I'm going to have Xerxes stay with you just because he cannot walk or run. At least not without significant ambulatory issues.
Yeah.
So, how are you approaching him?
Well, given the environment, he was obviously going to have caution on his steps, as well as, his hand is primed to bring out the paddle, if need be.
Yowie paddle.
But for the most part, he's trying to not appear immediately hostile, just cautious. And as he gets closer, he would just call out. What did he say? I think it just call out with a simple hello question mark.
Alright. You see as the person standing there's head pops up a little bit. He's still facing away from you. Usually when people are pulling sneak attacks, they don't announce their presence.
Oh shit, were we sneak attacking?
No. Well, I wasn't exactly intending on attacking you, or whoever you are.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Hey!
Alright.
Ooh.
He pauses for a moment and crouches down, and you can see just between his legs as he places a bouquet of flowers on a mother and a child.
I thought so.
And he's staying turned away from you. Did you encounter anyone else when you came here?
As far as we can tell, you're the only one that we've encountered so far.
He thinks for a moment. And then he slowly turns. And you see, as an icy blue eye that slightly glows, widens. Q, I'm going to give you one opportunity to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Is
And
Electrus able to give guidance to that?
Guidance is for checks, not for saves.
Scheisse.
Not only that, I would have to be close enough to touch him. I think he walked ahead.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's within a building that he had to move around with.
I believe.
What is this person intending on trying to do?
All you can see is that he seems to be moving to cast something.
Oh boy.
Sirius is voicing the concern.
Yes. Yes, he is. He's being very insistent, apparently.
Alright, you have +1 to your next dexterity save.
Okay. Then I'll just do the dexterity save now then. 13.
Let me check his DC. Spellcasting. Blah, 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 blah. Give me your DC, damn it. Okay. Yeah, so basically, Q, you feel a flash of cold as he pushes you away from Xerxes. And he is currently casting basically a lower grade cone of cold onto Xerxes. And you see as Xerxes slowly starts to curl up and passes out.
Q's eyes widen for a few moments before his gaze narrows and he actively now draws the paddle. He's like, I'm going to give you exactly 6 seconds to explain what the fuck you think you're doing!
You see as he turns to you proper, and you see two things. One, you see that his face is kind of hidden in shadow, and brown hair kind of sticks out of the hood. And you notice a dagger made out of one of the grilled mandibles, and it's the exact same color as Xerxes' carapace. And to put it simply, he raises an eyebrow. First point of order, why are you traveling with one of Acererak's spawn? And secondly, why the fuck do you have a yaoi paddle?
Talia speaks up. Not authoritatively, but the voice is intended to carry, and it's got her normal kind of steeliness just is not one of his. We all escaped him. He had no choice in looking the way he does. Can you restore him or not?
He's fine. It's like putting a wasp in the fridge. He's just asleep.
I'm assuming you're not intending on harming him anymore. I assume, at least.
Well, frankly speaking, I thought he was one of the mind-controlling class that had dug into your brain, and I'd have to kill him in order to free you. And he looks at you, Q.
I can assure you I am purely sane of mind. For the most part, I think. He is not a threat. He's our companion. As for the paddle, I don't know why. You have to ask someone in Yanzara about that.
He just
Wait.
kind of raises an eyebrow at that. It's just like, someone important in Zaro knows what a yaoi paddle is?
Wait, how does this person know what the yaoi paddle is?
That's actually a
I'm
very good
assuming
question.
it's because he's from some part of Earth.
That's when he puts down his weapon, and he just looks to the lot of you as just like, let me guess, Acerak's the newest season.
Surprise.
Jazz hands. Enthusiastic jazz hands.
Exactly.
Yeah, we've been through a lot already, so...
Yeah, he just kind of looks over all of you and then picks Xerxes up and puts him in your arms, Q. He'll be up in an hour.
Did Kobe say there was anyone else?
Talia has moved closer. The rifle is holstered, but being who she is, the hand is not very far from either her sidearm or it. Just, do you happen to know anyone by the name of Artis Simber by any chance?
Is that what people are calling me nowadays?
That's what one did.
Goob. Oh, that's what she did call me. I'm guessing it got kind of written down in local legend, didn't it?
More like there's someone looking for you. Out at the behest of a certain young miss looking for a missing relative.
A young miss looking for me. This is where you guys introduce Zandala.
Pretty much.
Zendala, we
Yeah.
found your person. Da,
There
da,
they
da, 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 da.
I'm just gonna put us over here so I can have Zandala at the ready. Okay, Zandala.
I like how Spring's doodles are still there.
I'm
I
gonna,
know, I love them.
I'm gonna move us away from the doodles because I don't want to impact them negatively with combat. Come here, Grus. Because if I drag and drop anything, they're gonna get moved. So I just don't want to ruin your beautiful drawings.
Darn.
Okay, so Q is here, Xerxes is here,
He's frozen.
he's frozen. Yeah, because fun fact, if you ever need to subdue a wasp so that you can put it somewhere safe, you can put it in a cup and put it in the fridge, and it will go dormant.
Eh.
So yeah, Artist just kind of looks at Zandala and then looks to you guys as just like, why did you bring someone here?
It, it, d- d-
To be frank,
Bruce is confused.
to be frank, we've been looking for answers of our own, and it seems like it would help us get a bit closer than that.
Everybody roll me an intelligence check to see if you can remember why Zandala asked you.
She claims she's
their
your
daughter?
daughter.
Yeah, which is why Bruce is confused.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure she claimed to be his daughter.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
God
'cause
damn
one.
it.
Hang on.
Dang. All shell shocked.
Yeah, you guys see as from beneath his cloak, a hand made out of crystalline ice lifts up to his hood and pulls the hood down. And you notice something. Artis has brown hair and one brown eye, and Zandala has blonde hair and blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Either they take after the other parent, or
Yeah,
We brought daughter? Question mark? Bruce is confused.
for the sake of posterity, let me just grab Artis's handout for you guys. I've obviously redrawn him, so
Oh, no.
meh.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Oh boy.
You're designed to be a moron.
that's kind of the party at the moment. To be fair, Talia's by nature doesn't take things on the surface. But,
Yeah, he just looks at you guys, and then he gives kind of a blink. And then he just looks back into the house and points at Zandala first. That's not my daughter. And then he points into the doorway to the woman and the small child. That's my wife and daughter.
Young lady? You have some explaining to do.
fucking I Love Lucy reference, god fucking damn it.
I want everybody to just roll me a perception check at advantage.
Bruce is sweating a lot.
Like I said, to be fair,
Perception.
she's always fucking expected shit.
She's been so quiet this whole time.
I'm gonna give this to Jackson.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Jackson, you notice that Artis actually looks younger than Zandala. He's like maybe in his 20s.
Just blinks at that. Looks up at her. Looks up at him. Looks over at her. Okay, why the fuck did you want to come here to begin with?
She gives a small shrug, and you notice that her kind of innocent demeanor melts away as she gives us, for lack of a better word, you know that smug smile that characters in Final Fantasy XIV make?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, she's making that look right now. It's just like, okay, you caught me. I'm not his flesh and blood.
Gruce's fingers slowly raising.
Yeah, Talia is already the body is shifted enough to immediately be able to go into combat, but it has not entered a noticeable about to throw down. It is very slight, but it is there.
Gruce has not made the finger gun yet, but I am about to make the finger gun.
Eletris is just very carefully starting to reach toward the mace.
She just gives a small, like, look at Artis and then points to his hand. I want what's on his hand.
Eldritch Blast.
Are you going to Eldritch Blast her?
Yeah, I think Gruce in this moment is really sweaty. And just had God tell them not to fuck up. And this feels really evil right now. This man just put a bouquet of flowers on a gravesite, and this feels no. Eldritch Blast. I don't need the story.
I don't need the story. I just want to fuck someone up.
All right, roll me Eldritch Blast.
Chris isn't
Well,
thinking. I'm reacting.
Here we go, boys.
She's basically saying that she wants to take his arm off. And no.
Okay, you hit her for 5 force damage. She just looks at you, Gruce, and it's just like, and all the things I could have offered you if you just played along.
Oh yeah, let's take the man's arm off. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
I
No.
don't want his arm, I want the ring that's on his finger.
What's so important about the ring?
It's a bit of a magical artifact that even a Serac doesn't want in the hands of mortals.
Well, maybe you
Oh,
could have been fucking honest.
And why do you want it?
She points to Xerxes. Because it can do that to a Serac's little army.
Make him chilly?
It can subdue them long enough to kill them.
Okay. To be clear, you want us to beat the shit out of this man who just put flowers on a grave and then take away his ability to defend himself?
I mean, we don't have to beat the shit out of him if he gives it freely.
I have the urge to kick you in the groin. Guys is just starting to pace in place. Like, someone else deal with this woman. I can't.
Do 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 do
She's a
do do do.
I'm about to pull out more spells.
And that's all
I'm
you're
about
planning to
to
do? Just try to subdue all of them?
Well, I do intend on killing them and eventually turning that little artifact against a Serac. He might be powerful, but he has his weaknesses.
And you couldn't have been upfront about any of that with us?
Well, be honest, you believed my story better when I played the innocent card rather than me telling you I intend to turn every bit of a Serac's army into frozen ice.
You've literally watched us talk about how much we hate. He literally kidnapped someone into the sky and turned them into something else. You couldn't have been like, yeah, that fucking sucks, bro. I can't even with this one. What are we doing? Someone give me guidance.
Quick, Eletris! You're standing right next to Grease!
Guide me. Cruz is so sweaty. Trigger happy.
I was going to say Eletris could give guidance, but when his hand comes away, it's just covered in sweat.
So
You
here's
do
the
not
thing.
activate Cusco's poison.
So here's the thing.
What is that?
That's an area of effect spell, I'm guessing. So Talia just looks at Zendel, and of course, like she is mentally primed, but it's just, you really should have expected this after you've seen everyone else's reaction to things. If you had just played your cards better, you might have even managed to get us on the more sympathetic side of what you're trying to do.
Yeah, ain't I a bitch? And that's when you see her point to Artis is just like, alright, hand it over. And that's when you guys see Artis flip her the bird. He's currently missing his ring finger on that hand, and you notice that the ring is basically embedded into his skin.
Art. I'm
I
assuming
figured that was the case.
Alright.
Cruz doesn't know what we're doing, whether we're beating up this woman, or whether we're like which way we going, bros?
Well, party, do you want to beat the shit out of her for that?
I don't want to beat the shit. I just I'm not gonna beat up the shit of this random man for this saucy woman.
To be fair, judging by his actions, we have more reason to believe him than the person who just revealed they've been lying to us for a week.
Yeah.
He knows
Yeah.
what a yaoi paddle is. Like, meaning that he was someone taken and put into this world. So I trust him more. Like Grush trusts him more than this woman.
He's personally acquainted with Gooby. That's already got points in his favor.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. The person's goals are not necessarily unaligned with theirs. However, if
The way
they
you go about
were
it.
not... Yeah, I was going to say, it's not even that from Talia's perspective, because
Hey,
this is
no,
Talia speaking.
stop.
Yeah,
Laughter.
can we
I'm casting
have
laughter.
a perception to see if we have a chance to fucking react to whoever the
Hideous
fuck that
laughter.
is?
I'm just gonna save ourselves the trouble. Turn order, everybody roll initiative.
Let's fucking go.
Well, shit.
Yeah, get your ass back in place.
Because
Oh, come
let me
on,
just
Jackson.
double check what this
Dang it.
spell does.
So, I'm gonna do the first to get him on the board. It is the 20.
Well, it was nice knowing you, folks.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Xandal
it
is
could be
pointing
worse.
at Artis, and she's casting Dominate Person.
Well, shit.
And let's see if Artis can make that spell save. Boop, 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 boo. What is the saving throw for this? Wisdom
Is
save.
it wisdom? Okay.
Okay, good news. He's not under her control.
Fuck yeah!
Good.
Okay.
So, let me go ahead and grab Artis initiative. Xerxes is currently unconscious, so I'm just going to put him over here. I assume Q puts him down.
Yeah, Q would have swiftly moved somewhere, deposited Xerxes, and ran back. Shield and paddle in hand.
Yeah, you guys basically see as Xandala gives a frustrated, okay, Q gets 3 rounds of haste.
Okay.
I was wondering when that was gonna come into play. Let's go!
Alright, Q, fuck her up.
Okay, so I have a lot more movement speed, which means I can definitely make it to her without needing to expend another turn or shit. I can actually. How much movement speed do I get from haste?
Your movement speed is doubled.
Okay,
Yep.
so I have a total 70.
Drink.
Yeah, fuck it. He was gonna go over here for better flanking opportunities for someone else, and what is it? I get like 2 actions and just a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay, so um.
Curse you, sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Alright, so here comes the first attack with just the one hand. Hang on. That's. I forgot to add a dice to this first one. The non two-handed.
The one-handed.
Yeah, gonna use it just one-handed.
So how?
Uh, was it a D8 for the damage, or am I misremembering?
It's a D8 for one-handed. It's like a longsword. Also minus
Yeah.
1 to Zandala.
Alright, here comes the first attack. Hiya, damn it.
Okay, do you have Warcaster, Zandala? She does not, so she is going to hold her reaction. I'm so sorry, Q, but that's your turn.
It just eats up my entire turn? Goddamn.
No, it still gets the other attack, I thought, right?
Yeah, you just can't do anything with that particular attack.
Alright, yeah,
Bitch
that's
slap.
fine. Yeah, gonna go for the other
Damn it.
attack. Hiya.
Okay, shield ain't gonna do shit for her, so she takes 6. Do you want to smite that?
Yes, I'm going to smite that all on the floor.
Let the
Alright,
body sit the
2d8.
floor. Let the body sit the floor. Okay,
Yo!
she takes 20 damage.
Woo!
Yep, and as a bonus action, gonna cast these on, let's say, Jackson.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay.
I was gonna say either Jackson or Groose would have been good options.
I'm choosing Jackson because I'm pretty sure he's going to get up close and personal.
I've got some HP on me.
I
Either
don't.
way, I'm pretty
so.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's my turn. So
Artis's turn. Despite the fact that he has a magic ring, he's trying not to use the one ring that rules them all because it kind of has a negative effect on him if you can't tell.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to fire with his longbow at Zandala.
Hey!
Alright, that's 8. So that puts him or her at 38. And that is Artis's turn. Talia, fuck up a bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna do a little,
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna provoke opportunity attacks, thank God. And, I now effectively have 60 feet of movement.
Fuck yeah, concrete.
So I'm going to give myself advantage on this attack roll.
Alright. That hits
I
the
meant to
5.
roll that with advantage, but that's fine. I'll take it. I'll do advantage on the next one. That's fine.
Alright.
So here's the thing about that. I am also doing this.
Favored foe. Very good. Yes, yes.
Yep. I'm marking them. And guess what?
Ooh.
That's an extra 1d8 every time I fucking hit.
So I think you also do an extra 1d8
Shit, sorry, I'll try and
from
close
Zephyr Strike, right?
If I rolled with advantage, I forgot to roll with advantage, but I'll take it if you'll give it to me.
I will permit it. It hits, so it wins.
Fuck yeah.
If you want it.
So that's 2d8. Let's go. And next one's gonna get an extra d4 for sure.
Did I not roll Zandala into the turn order?
No, you didn't.
No.
No.
Hang on, let me mistake my grievous or repair my grievous error.
That is an extra 11 damage on top of the 5.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. 11 damage, so that's 16.
11 damage.
Talia is now going to reposition themselves to not be... Basically, to get a bit more range and to make it less likely there's going to be a cluster effect. So give me a moment to kind of figure that out real quick.
You're good. You guys are
Xandal's
absolutely
still in
beating the
range
shit
here.
out of her.
I mean,
Betrayal.
So yeah, Zandala is still within range, but basically Talia has now given extra space from everyone,
Alright.
and she's still pot-shotting.
Electrus.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and move.
So
Here, so
Electrus
it's less.
is going to move around here, basically putting himself between Zandala and Groose and Asaja. And he is going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Let's go!
Alright.
hell yeah.
Roll Guiding Bolt. Hey, you guys want to know the one fucky thing about spellcasters?
Yeah.
She is shielded until the start of her turn.
God damn it.
It makes sense.
Fine.
I'm so sorry, Electrus. You see, she doesn't know you.
That doesn't hit his AC, though.
Well, it's not coming back at him. It's just the... Remember when Gooby said no you back at...
Gotcha, okay.
So it cancels it. It doesn't ricochet.
Yeah.
Spell basically fizzles against the spectral
Well-
shield that was summoned out of nowhere.
So is that shield still there?
Yes, it is until her turn.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Anything else?
I think that's all I can really do. All my bonus action stuff is not going to be particularly helpful, but I've at least positioned myself to be between the other two spellcasters and the threat, so...
Yeah. Jackson! Stabby,
My
stabby.
turn. Not gonna go stabby stabby this time.
Are you gonna breathe fire on her?
Yeah.
Minus
Well,
2 to
I mean-
Zandala.
Yeah, so it needs to make me a deck save. We need to work out the macro at some point because I don't know how to do that on here.
Did I not make you a macro?
No, because we just kind of forgotten there hasn't been much time. But I do have DC.
Alright, deck saving throw. What's your DC?
A plus proficiency plus charisma. I gotta do the math. Hold on.
So I think your bonus is 2, so it's 10 plus whatever your charisma modifier is.
So 12.
Alright, she
Damn it,
meets
even
it,
with the
so she
minus
takes
2.
half.
Can I put any more like debuffs on that with any kind of cards if anyone has them?
I'm not gonna let you guys stack a bunch of them because that's gonna get a little ridiculous.
That's fair. That's fair.
I just tried to do my part.
You're doing your part really good.
Damage is damage. It's still 3d8 right now, so it's gonna get really insane at later levels. So
Yeah. Alright, so
Okay,
she
half-
takes half
half
of
of
11,
11.
so that's 5. Or
Yep.
6. 6? Yeah, 6.
yeah.
Alright, is that your turn,
And
Jackson?
then I'm gonna move right here for to help out Q. So
Alright. Oh, hello. I don't want to deal with you right now.
oh no.
That's a later problem.
Oh no.
So, eeny, meeny, miny, you. Okay, Q, I need you to make me a strength saving throw just to see if you get squished by this. Alright. Because I have to do this manually, so bear with me.
Okay.
Okay, Q, you're gonna take 2d6, bludgeoning damage here.
Okay.
And this isn't an attack. Alright, +2 for you, Q, on your turn. Q, you see as Xandala gets bigger and she squishes you. She is turned into a fucking hippopotamus.
Okay.
Bitch!
Why can't she do that?
She casts polymorph on herself.
You've gotta be shitting me.
Alright.
So, let me do the maths real quick because I need to see how much extra she gets.
Running out of HP, were we?
Xandala. Polymorph. So that is an action. Let me check to see if the fucking hippopotamus has any bonus actions.
It's a hippopotamus. I doubt it.
Hungry, hungry hippo.
Alright. I'll just put this over here. So the good news is that's Xandala's turn. But now she's a fucking hippopotamus and she's sitting on Q.
To be fair, not the smartest thing she could have done.
No.
Groose, get her!
Get her, Groose!
Alright, here we go. Okay. Oh no, Q's typing.
Jackson looks down. Jackson looks down. It's like, Q, are you still alive under there, or?
I may be an ass man, but this isn't what I wanted. I'm so sorry. Xerxes does not have traditional butt cheeks.
Okay. So Groose is going to cast Dissonant Whispers. What did that card say? They will have to, let me throw that out there. They have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Wisdom save for Xandala. Since she is polymorph, she uses her regular wisdom save. She meets it, beats it, so...
Alright, so regardless, she hears, Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. The entire song. So she will take half of this damage.
She does not have to move away, but she will take half damage. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer true.
Okay, I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
A little box showed up and it says macro options, cast at what level?
You're just casting it at level 1, right?
Yes?
Let me double check just to make sure. I
I've
don't
never
need a
had this
Sasha,
box
I need
show up.
Bruce. I just want to check to see what your warlock spellcasting level is. So it's gonna be level 2. Your warlock spells are automatically at whatever your highest level is, so level 2.
Okay. All right.
Alright, so she takes half of that, so that's 8.
There was a card that played, I think. I don't know
It
what
was
it
a
was,
D4 tier next attack, or save.
Okay.
So
Alright.
it doesn't count for saving throw spells, but you'll be able to use it on your next Eldritch Blast or your next saving throw.
That was a D4?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'll write that down.
Okay, so let's see here. Divide that by 2, so that's 8. Subtract, so that's... I know how to math good. I'm very good at math. Asaja.
Oh boy, I'm trying to figure out what the best route here is.
When in doubt, use a cantrip.
Is shield still up?
Shield is no longer up.
It's magic missile time.
Oh boy! Pew pew. Pew pew! Okay. So that's 2, and you're casting it at level 1.
Yes.
So that's 6 damage total.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
Alright. Q, make me a strength save to see if you can get out of Xandala's stanky ass cheeks. Alright, you're out of Xandala's stanky ass cheeks. Feel free to move wherever you want to. That is your turn, but the good news is you are no longer restrained. Oh no, I killed him. I killed this.
So his reaction was, but there was one thing I forgot to do.
Oh yes?
Because when I took the 7 damage, I have to roll my concentration to keep Shield of Faith up, because it's a concentration spell.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a con save. You still have Shield of Faith.
Good. So Jackson still benefits from the +2 AC.
Good.
That is all.
Artis's turn. Artis is just kind of thinking to himself, and he's mildly astonished, but not as astonished as you'd think. And he just shoots his longbow again. And both of those hit for 11. Oh, Q did have haste. So yeah, you technically have an attack action, Q.
Yay! And
You may slap it once. Because you used your prime action to get out of the ass cheeks. Alright, that hits for 8 bludgeoning. Do you want to smite?
absolutely, I want to smite.
Alright, so that's 18 damage.
Straight to the cheeks.
Wait, I did my math wrong. Hang on. There we go. Straight to the ass cheeks. An inverted yowie is now on the hippo butt cheeks.
Nope, and that was my last spell slot.
I'm sorry, Q.
It's fine.
Talia, fight the hippopotamus!
Talia had to step away for a moment. She'll be back.
Oh no.
Though, while she's out, I do have a clarifying question for the DM.
What is your clarifying question?
This is something that I have prepared, but I haven't used it yet because I meant to check with you. So, I've technically got 2 levels in Cleric and 1 in Druid. When I did the level up with the Charactermancer, it gave me 2 level 2 spell slots, but like no spells that I've learned for that.
Sounds like a bug. We'll fix it manually.
Well, I was going to say, do I still have those slots? Because I prepared spells for them, I just haven't used them because I wanted to check with you first.
Let me check to see if Cleric has level 2 spell slots at level 2. You do not
At
have
level-
level 2 spell slots at Cleric level 2.
Okay, I kind of figured that was the case. I just wanted to be sure because that felt like a bug.
I think that is in fact a bug.
Damn, because I had another guiding bolt prepared.
Sorry, Guiding Bolt.
It's all right. I'll be able to upcast it later.
The power of the Cleric compels you. We didn't see fighting a hippopotamus lady on today's docket, did we?
Nope.
No.
Do you want to know something that's worse?
What?
If I wanted to be especially cruel, I could have turned her into a T-Rex.
Oh no.
But I'm not that mean. I like your characters.
I mean, hippos are pretty vicious, so.
They are pretty vicious.
Yeah.
And I don't want to crack out the big things until we get to the B-Rex.
B-Rex.
It spits bees.
Oh boy.
Bees!
Bees!
Not the bees!
Not the bees! I hope Fire's okay.
She's getting resettled.
I was like, oh no, she didn't have a tummy explosion, did she?
No, thankfully not.
That's good. I should mention that I've been using the dice tower you guys got me for every single session.
Aww.
Yeah, I was hoping you would get some use out of that.
I love it so much.
I apologize. The water betrayed me.
You had to pee!
I was trying so hard to be like, maybe I can wait this out. I can't.
It's okay.
All right, so the bitch is still up.
Yep.
Yeah.
The bitch is still
All
up.
right. Time to go pew pew.
Pew pew!
Pew pew.
Pew 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 pew! Alright, that
Fuck.
hits. Wait,
Oh, it does?
actually no,
Oh,
it
thank
doesn't,
God.
because you don't have advantage, do you?
No, hold on, I was supposed to roll with advantage. I clicked to roll with advantage the next time because it didn't register. It was just a single hit.
I was going to say, because I think Zephyr Strike only lasts for one, right?
No, it lasts for more than one.
Interesting. In that case, it does hit.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
roll
me your
that
Colossus
D8
Slayer.
and yeah, I'm gonna roll that D8 and that D4.
Xando's basically turned into a damage sponge boss.
This is
Whack!
whack, 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 whack.
Alright.
That is a 15 total.
Okay, so 15. Got it. Electress.
I have reset it to be normal, by the way, so I won't have that issue next time.
You can't see this because my arms don't move, but I'm giving you a little thumbs up. Just pretend I'm thumbing up my little claw.
So the first thing Electros is going to do, in case he has to get within melee range, is he's going to use his bonus action to cast Shillelagh,
Shillelagh.
and then he's going to cast Sacred Flame.
Oh boy. Alright. Dexterity save. Save or suck. And I need to roll this manually because take me back to the hippopotamus. The hippo! Gloria from Madagascar. Alright, roll. Oh, interesting. Okay, she takes it. 6 radiant damage.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
What'd the card do?
It's a -1 against, but you know, it can be used for another one. It's fine.
I'm gonna have to take it here.
That's okay. If it makes it sting a little more, I'm fine with that.
Xandala just feels as an electric bolt, like, zaps into her butt. Alright, Jackson, you get D6 to your next attack. Let's fucking go.
Oh boy. Now I have. This. She's bigger. She's slower, right? I
Yes.
assume her dex is crap.
Well,
I
she
could
has
do
a
the
minus
breast attack
2
one
to
more
it.
time. I could do the breast attack again. Move here.
Alright.
Toasty hippopotamus. So again, the enemy makes me a dex save.
Alright. Dexterity. Holy shit!
Well, fuck.
No, no, no. No, no, no.
Damn it.
No, no.
Does the -1 help at all?
I get the feeling Ben's
Oh,
got
wait, no, that's
something
an
in his
attack.
pocket.
Shit. I thought it was a reroll a save. No, it's a reroll an attack. My bad.
Well, no one here's a bard and no one has silvery barbs, so nope.
Damn.
But go ahead and roll me the 3d8 and she'll take half damage.
Actually, no, that's a nat 20, so technically take nothing. That's not how we normally roll it, but
Do you guys want to go with that? Nat 20 means nothing. It'll apply to you guys too.
And yeah, if it
Yes.
goes both ways, I'm as much as a keen.
That's
I
how
think it's fair.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, as long as it's an equally applied thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's just if you want it. I that's how I'm used to playing with some nat 20s, so.
I'm down to clown. Alright. Is that your turn, Jackson?
Yeah.
Alright. So, Jackson and Q, you see as Xandala starts to step away. Do you guys want to take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Would this be still with advantage or no?
No, because Jackson moved out of flanking range.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my bad. I didn't want you to get caught in the crossfire of the breast, so.
Slap her with the yaoi paddle.
Yeah. Alright, it's gonna be just one-handed. Yeah.
Alright, that hits for 9.
I'm going with the tail. Oh, shit. That's an 8.
Unfortunately, that misses. But, yeah, so basically, she pops out of hippopotamus form, and she's looking at you guys very frustratingly. And let me just do a little measure. Oh boy!
Fuck, I was worried about that.
What you doing?
I
Make my day.
cast Fireball! Everybody
worried about
make a
that.
dexterity save!
Bitch.
Oh no!
Just so you know, after this, hellish rebuke.
I'll need to double check Hellish Rebuke, but let's get,
Yes. Saving dex. Can I use my D4 to this?
the D4 will
Roll.
not get you above the DC, unfortunately.
Very well.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, who are we missing?
Jackson.
Alright,
Oh.
and I think Jackson is already resistant to fire damage as a dragon that
Oh, right.
breathes fire. So,
Right, I forgot about that. I wasn't thinking about that for a second.
the half is going to be 16, so going down the road, Eletris, you take the full 31.
Ow!
Q,
It's 31.
I have a card for Groose.
alright, Groose, reroll. You get to reroll.
Oh, bless!
Alright, Bruce, you succeed.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, let's see here. Q, you succeed, but you still take 16, so Q, unless you have any tricks up your sleeve, you are down.
Fuck!
As far as I can tell, none of my stuff applies to me, so I would get knocked out.
Alright, Groose succeeds, so Groose, you take 16 damage.
Okay, that means I am at... Oh, math. Calculator.
I don't need the circle,
Alright.
I need the line.
Alright, I am at 10.
I don't need that.
Let me know when you're ready.
Alright. And, Asaja succeeds, so Asaja takes 16. Q, you get, as a general reminder, the cards cannot pick people up, but when Q is, say, up again, he can have that 1d4. Also, damn, we're just dropping a bomb on Zandola, huh?
Yeah, fuck her.
I was waiting for that one. So
Alright, I don't think she's going to succeed, but for the sake of posterity, you dropped the regular firebomb, right?
yeah, it's the only one I have.
Yeah.
Alright, rolling 8d6.
I was going to say, do we really want to use that? This fight's almost over, I think.
Well, there's a chance that she survives this with that 30.
It's okay, Groose has Hellish Rebuke ready.
Alright, Zandola, you have to make a DC 15 check.
God damn it.
She takes 16, she has 2 hit points left.
Get her with Hellish Rebuke!
Groose, get her! Get her, Groose!
Alright. Okay, surrounded by flames, you point your finger and the creature that damaged you within 60 feet is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames, which is appropriate. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful. So I'll just roll that, and then, so 2d10.
She's going to die either way, but just for posterity. Yeah, you see as she tries to dodge and she's got, like, an L on her forehead, and then you just see as one of the tongues of flame hits her on the forehead and she goes down.
Started this fight and Groose ended this fight.
Gorgeous.
Alright.
God, that's what you fucking get, you bitch.
Encounter over.
Yeah.
Somebody want to go pick
Talia's-
Q up?
Yeah, I was gonna say Talia.
Electris is gonna make his way over there and use Spare the Dying.
Hey! And then Q gets the HP.
I will allow that since we are out of combat. Q, you get 1d4 HP after Electris slaps you with a Spare the Dying.
He just kind of, like, taps him on, like, the back with, like, the butt of the mace.
Alright, I'm gonna move you guys. I assume you're all going to camp after this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna
I got
drag you
one-
guys over
one
to your
HP.
little camp.
I'm sorry, man.
Groose just looking at Talia.
Talia.
Groose just looking at Talia, just being like, bitch be fucking crazy.
Bitches be crazy.
Yeah.
Talia, not skipping a beat. I've dealt with worse.
I would believe it.
So, you guys just called forth a nuke from the heavens onto a spellcaster.
Yeah, fuck her.
Deserved.
Yeah, so after the fact, Artis is just looking at you guys, and he kind of raises a hand, just like, I have so many questions.
Join the club.
Could we
Join the
loot?
club, yeah.
Could we check the body, the scorching body?
I can't believe nobody's looted bodies up until.
I
mean,
we've
that's-
been
We have
trying.
no, we had,
We've been-
we have. We just haven't found anything good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we haven't
'cause-
found anything good. But
Let
now that Spellcaster Spelly bitch is dead, there might be something
Yeah.
good on her body.
Go,
Yeah,
Jackson. You have heat
what-
resistance.
yeah, I can do that.
Walk through the flames.
I mean,
If
she's
she was a
probably
wizard, her
not on
spellbook's
fire
probably
anymore.
incinerated.
Yeah. Wherever the body is, just goes back over there and just like starts looking to see if there's like any useful items.
She's in the
an
Yamcha
evil
pose.
bitch.
I assume like I don't know, survival or something like that, or
You don't have to roll anything. Let me check what she has. So she has a pouch of spellcasting components, a regular quarterstaff, a dead pseudo dragon, and the pseudo dragon
That's
kind
like,
of
aw.
died when you guys were fighting her.
I figured as much.
Well, now I just feel bad.
Yeah, I feel bad about that. Not her, the creature.
No, fuck her. But the
Yeah.
pseudo dragon, I assume, didn't do anything wrong.
I was wondering what was happening with the dragon the entire time.
I think the pseudo dragon's name was Summer.
Oh no.
Summerwise, there it is.
I-
Name it.
Yeah,
Alright,
don't be-
Yeah,
God.
Bruce buries it. Fuck it. We bury the dragon.
I mean, if anybody has a Revivify card, I'll let you use it on the dragon.
I actually do. I've been holding on to
I
it.
do as well.
pseudo dragon pet.
Alright.
I don't know if it's gonna want to be with us after the trauma, but
That's okay. We can set it
I
free.
who wants to use it?
You know what? I'll go ahead and use Revivify.
Alright, use the card. I'll let you use it on the NPC once. Generally speaking, Revivify doesn't work on NPCs, but...
Is it a bad idea? Probably, but it'll soothe my conscience.
Alright.
It's okay. It'll come back as a final boss later.
Have you guys ever seen, okay, apparently it doesn't have a stat block. It's not a very good stat block, but I'll let, if someone really wants it as a familiar, meh. But, have you guys ever seen Hellboy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember, like, the doctor that's made out of mist.
Oh,
Okay.
God, hang on.
I know who you're talking
I
about.
You
know
know
who
who
you're
we're
talking
talking
about.
about. He's the German guy.
Yeah.
But basically,
Fuck
you guys see as a little bit of mist goes back into the pseudo dragon, and it just breathes into it, and it's just like, and it starts like yelling at Jackson, and it's just like, you guys wanna kill me?
Okay. To be fair, we we're trying to kill you. Your owner was this kind of crazy, so
I thought she wasn't evil. I thought she was good.
yeah. Some people are really good at concealing that.
Are you gonna kill me
In-
again?
No.
That's when Summerwise just gives a little blink, and then just looks at Talia, who's innocently whistling.
Oh no, that's out of character. That's me, the player. Talia's taking stock of what the fuck's happened and also assisting in prepping for camp because, you know, multiple people need to recover from injuries.
Yeah.
That's me, the player, innocently whistling.
You guys basically see as Summerwise just kind of like... Summerwise is not in good condition. They currently have 1 hit point right now.
No.
I assume we're about to get a long rest, right?
About that, you guys are gonna level up after the session.
Oh, fuck yes.
Fuck yeah. In that case, I feel like I can have Eletris use Healing Word.
Fuck yeah!
All right, Eletris, you cast Healing Word on Summerwise. Jackson, do you pick Summerwise up?
Yeah, just kind of like very carefully picked him up and then like put him on his back because he kind of walks back with him.
Summerwise is currently loafed like a baby bird.
Good.
Aw.
I see someone has adopted. Good for you.
Congratulations on your parentage.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Ichabod's on my head. You have a little dragon.
You've leveled up to dad.
Congratulations, you're Thancred now. I look forward to turning you into a gunbreaker.
Don't give me the ideas because I would definitely if I definitely could, I'd give Jackson a gunblade in a fucking heartbeat.
Do I need to make it an option where you guys can change your classes if you reach a certain achievement?
I don't know.
Maybe.
It's like fucking jobstones.
Either that or you can like make it a card to like respec a character.
Oh,
that
would
might be very
fun.
broken. But I'll tell you
It'd
what.
have to be like
Super-
a
It'd be
legendary
super
or
rare.
something.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Ben. I'll DM you. Like, remind me after stream. I'll DM you, and we can work something out like that if you really want to.
That does sound. I have played a pseudo gunbreaker before in D&D, but it was mainly just an artificer. So
Yeah, it might end up taking you out of being rogue. I'll just let you know, but we'll figure something out.
Jackson's just a character at this point.
He's just a man.
He's just a man. He really is turning the Thancred, though. The more I think about it, he just needs to go through a fucking ninja arc.
He needs to go through a fucking ninja arc. At least he's not like Thancred in the sense that he's a playboy.
Yeah, his timeline was too depressing for him to do that.
He's too sad.
Hey, Miguel.
Yes.
I know we're gonna do a level up. Is it okay if next session I request an RP moment? I've had something building in my head post crater shenanigans and post, I'm guessing, discussion with artists.
We have one of two options for that, so do you want it to just be a one-on-one conversation?
This is more addressing the group, because there are multiple people this is going to apply to.
Okay. You guys are gonna have a little bit of time to talk to artists before we call it a day. I'll just let you know now. But if you want to, we can set like a designated time at the start of next session.
I am more than happy with that, just because I don't want to make this drag too long. I just wanted to put my foot in the door, so to speak.
Yeah. So, you guys settle down for camp, and I guess the question is, do you guys want to do any RP, or do you want your characters just to go straight to bed, and we'll deal with it next time?
I wouldn't mind having the RP moment with Thalia now.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Talia or with artists?
Thalia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Drags
Yeah.
Jackson over here. Everybody take your places around the campfire. Xerxes is
Sorry.
currently warming up.
Poor guy.
He got literally fridged.
I know, that poor man.
Yes.
Alright. So, with everyone gathered and trying to kind of come to terms with what's happened, Talia, after doing the normal kind of check on her gear and to make sure that she'll be ready for the first watch, basically, looks up and just kind of takes account everyone, and then she speaks. I'm sure that some of you have pieced together that I'm not exactly one for moral support. But in this case, I think I'm the best person in this situation. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's going to get better. I don't dislike any of you that much. What I am going to say, though, is that we have every opportunity to take what comes and turn it to our advantage. We've seen by now the kinds of things that this showboat and farce is capable of. We've seen his hand for the most part, but he hasn't seen ours. Whatever it is you need to do to steel yourself for what comes forward, do it. Whatever provides you the motivation. You reach deep, you take hold of it with every ounce of strength you can muster for yourself, and you put a death grip on that. And as unconventional of a group we are, we're gonna have to lean on each and every one of us to make sure that every one of us comes through as much as possible. We need to be able to trust that each person is going to be able to step up in the way that is needed. There's a pause, and then if it is any comfort to any of you, the reactions you felt at the sight of that fucker's exterminatus are normal ones. It is normal to feel anger in the face of widespread destruction. It is normal to feel fear. It is normal to feel discomfort. It is normal to be repulsed. But you cannot let that hold you back. You cannot let that trip you up. You cannot let that be any kind of stumbling for yourself, because this is survival. You have to survive long enough until you can go and sink your fucking teeth into that bitch's throat. That
You're
is the
talking
only
almost.
way we're going to be able to get out of this, and that this won't happen again.
You're talking almost as if you fought a god before.
Talia looks up, and again, it's so difficult to tell on her face because of the nature of plasmoids, but the weight of the stare feels like you're looking upon lifetimes in that moment as she just, you have no fucking idea.
And honestly, I probably never will, but what we all saw back there, that's only shit I've ever heard about in audio logs, stuff that was supposed to be taught in schools. To actually see it is a completely different thing, but it, as much as it filled me with fear, it filled me with anger, more so than anything else.
Then use it. Make it into your weapons. Hone it. Sharpen it. Do whatever you need to make sure that it gives you just that extra boost in whatever the face of what we may face. because that is the one thing that we have that cannot be taken away from us. And that is the spirit, the drive to look into the face of what's bearing down on us and spit in it. I personally don't intend on going quietly, and I don't intend to just spend my existence here. I'm going to keep finding a way forward, and I'm going to keep clawing towards the opportunity that I need to end this shit.
Even if you don't necessarily know what the outcome is going to be at the very end of it all.
It's going to be one or two things, and I won't know until I get there. But I'm not going to let that stop me.
Keeping the choices simple. I like that.
I want you all to roll me a perception check.
Oh boy!
Sure.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
God damn!
Holy shit, Talia.
Carry us.
Well, the good news is it's nothing bad. But, Talia, as you're kind of giving the pep talk and talking everybody through the situation, you see that Artis currently has his knees tucked to his chest. And as the conversation goes on, his face just slowly buries further into his knees.
There's a reason why she said she's not exactly considered good at the whole moral support thing, but she is going to notice this. She knows the signs. She's seen it multiple times, especially in ranks of guardsmen who are not fortunate enough to, I say fortunate in heavy quotation marks, to have gone through the special preparation that ones like her have gone through. There's going to be, again, kind of an unreadable expression on her face before kind of a sigh comes through her nose, and she's going to make a point of looking towards Eletris, then Asaja, and kind of making a small head tilt towards Artis.
I will permit, there are a few people that made this check. So, Bruce, Eletris, Jackson, and Talia, you can all make an insight check.
Oh boy.
Alright.
God damn,
That is better
Talia's
than
on
I
a roll.
expected. Yeah, I expected her to have a nasty fucking roll after that. I'm
Nope.
very surprised.
Alright, Talia, Eletris, and Groose all notice this, but you notice that Artis does not seem afraid. There's a look of guilt in his body language. Oh no, I killed everybody.
No, I'm here. I
no.
was trying to piece my words together because it's not going to be said out loud. But there is something that rings through Talia's mind.
Oh yeah?
Everyone carries their weight. Everyone carries their guilt. Everyone carries their lives on their shoulders, some heavier than others. That's all she's really known, to be perfectly honest. That being said, there are times where having more people to help you get through some of the heavier parts makes a world of difference, even if it's just a day by day.
Wise words.
Why do you think she caught Electrus's attention specifically?
Yeah.
Groose or Electrus?
Sorry, I'm looking at I'm looking at something real fast.
Are you gonna try to read his mind with magic?
What? No. Groose and her inability to understand that she has mind abilities. That's ridiculous.
God.
Okay, this is a huge. Okay, DM. I need. If I do detect thoughts on the base level, will they know that I did it?
Go ahead and post the description for me.
Yeah, because it is a big old hullabaloo.
Yeah. If it's just like base level thoughts, you shouldn't be detected. If you'd want to try to like go deeper into their thoughts, that's when they'll attempt to notice. Unless
Okay,
you're
that's
very careful about it.
what I thought. Okay, so Groose is going to just really like eyes narrow, like stare at them, and then detect thoughts is going to activate. Surface level, please.
Okay. On the surface of Artis's mind, you hear the same sentence over and over, layering upon itself. This is all my fault.
Groose is going to head kind of shoot back, shakes head, and is going to get up, go sit beside them, and pull out their iPod, but instead of like putting it on, is just gonna like turn the volume up loud enough so that people can hear and put on some like chill music. Some like nice tunes. Hey buddy. You doing okay over here?
You see as he kind of He's got his like face kind of buried in his knees. It's just like, no, not really.
Do you want to talk about it?
I'm not supposed to talk about my feelings, am I? I mean, guys are supposed to be strong, right?
I'm going to guess that you are from Earth because you know what a yaoi paddle is. Which means you are probably from the 90s. I am from that general time period, per se, a little later. But I will let you know that past that time period, it is okay to have feelings as a man, and it is not shamed upon. So if you have feelings right now, actually, it is actually okay to express them. It's actually healthier to let them out than hold them in. And usually better to a stranger who can't, like, go gossip or, like, anything. Or, yeah.
Roll me a persuasion check advantage.
Persuasion advantage.
That is a perception check.
I was gonna say that is a same number. That's amazing.
I read real good. There. Oh, that's
Hey!
Oh,
A 19. You see as Artist gestures, because I assume you guys are currently camping out in the crater, right?
yeah.
I mean, in a more
Yeah.
sheltered area of it, but yeah.
away from bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He basically looks around to everything and gestures to the rest of Mesro. This entire place is dead because of me.
No, hey. This is not. Look, I don't have context. But this points around. This is clearly soup lord of sky in the sky spiel. And I say a joking name because if I say his name, I'm gonna start sweating real hard. But
A bag
whatever
of Cheetos
happened,
falls on your head.
Ah! Her shoulders instantly shoot up. Ha! Slowly reaches to Cheetos, puts into pocket, turns back. What I was saying is, feather hands start going open and closing rapidly. What I was trying to say is that you did not pull trigger for all of this.
I might not have pushed the button, but. And he pulls his hand, the icy hand, out from under the cloak. You notice that he kind of keeps it tucked away whenever he can.
Mm-hmm.
And then he shows you the ring, and you notice that the ice is basically creeping up his body, slowly but surely. A Sararak wouldn't have destroyed Mesro if I hadn't stolen this.
I think. And look, I think I've been here maybe a month. I'm losing track of time, to be honest. I think he's a big meanie head. and he would do literally anything. Like that guy right there, Jackson. He looked totally fucking different before. Q? He didn't have bat wings before. He didn't have those ears. He didn't have those. He looked like a normal human. And then fucking Sky Daddy was like, "No, come be something different because I want you to be and you don't have consent." So, no. This is fucking awful. But this, you can't blame yourself for this. Fuck him. Nothing. No, nothing. I mean, screw. I mean, shit. He's an asshole.
So
He's an
Talia
asshole.
cuts in. Yeah, Talia cuts in is just. It didn't matter if it was you, if it was anyone else, or if it was just on a whim. The fact that he did something like this means he's always had the capability. All that he needed was an excuse, if that.
You guys see as Artus's face lifts from his knees, and one eye, like the blue eye, is not capable of forming tears anymore because it's made of ice. But the brown eye, with, like, both basically have really deep bags under them. And you just see as he's crying.
Bruce starts doing that old grandma thing where you like rub someone's back.
Yes, the back rub. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that the level of comfort that gives.
You're okay. You let it out. Let it out.
All right, let me see
We
if I
got
can
you.
make crying believable. I'm not good at faking crying, so let me see if I can do this. Think sad thoughts, Miguel. Think sad thoughts. Think about sad puppies.
Think about bunnies who have had their lettuce taken away.
No!
Not the Bombi.
I love bunnies. Uh, he just looks at you, Bruce, and he goes, my wife could still be alive, and my daughter, and my sister, and all of my friends. I just had to play fucking hero.
You were trying to do. You were trying to make it better. I'm sorry.
Does somebody want to give Artis a hug?
I mean, I'm giving him back rubs. I'll give him a hug.
He's cold like an ice pack.
Okay, how much damage do I take?
You don't take any damage. It's just like, you know,
Alright.
those like, it's not quite freezy pop texture, but you know what I mean when he's got like that little bit of like moisture on him from the
Alright.
freezer.
Mm-hmm.
He chilly.
He's chilly, but he's still soft.
So,
He kind of taps his fingers against his knee. I feel like me being alive is some sort of cruel joke by a Sarac at this point, isn't it?
He's a petty enough fucker, I wouldn't be surprised.
he treats this entire world like a sick joke, honestly.
If you want my opinion, I think you're still alive despite him.
How's that?
I mean, I don't know. You're someone from a previous season. I don't know if he expected you to live as long as you have, to still be around, especially with that ring you got. I don't know what he plans now or stuff, but I'm a feeling you can maybe throw a wrench into things.
Yeah, I'm good.
Es-
Oh,
Especially since man upstairs seems to be a lot more focused on a group of us rather than anyone else.
I'm confused. So we had.
About
Okay,
what?
hold on. We had piece of paper that had clue that led us to girl with little dragon, right? Says daughter. We go on quest here. Man says not daughter. Did Sirarak want us to find man?
A very drug way of putting it, but sure.
Yeah, Talia's just like probably attempting to make us his little lackeys.
Get rid of something?
Maybe. Who knows?
The important thing is, as Talia looks back at Electros, not Electros. I'm so sorry, artists. My brain pulled up the A, but the wrong A name. Excuse me. Looks back at Artis. Just. The important thing is, what are you gonna do about it?
I'm not sure. And he looks over to you, Q, and just kind of nods at Xerxes. I have an item that he kept behind wraps, as it were, because it was one of the few things that his soldiers can't withstand. I think that's why he wanted you to either try to kill me or at least get the ring.
Which
Don't
begs
doubt
the
that.
question. It begs the question. Can he not take it from you?
I think it's something that doesn't belong to him. The best way I can put it is that a Sararak is a thief. He just keeps what he steals.
Mm.
So, I don't know if this is maybe something older than him or from another place. I mean, I've read about it in books, but... And then he kind of gives a chuckle. It's just like, does D&D still exist in your world?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, my world looks at Jackson.
About to say, Talia just kind of makes a face. It's just, I've heard of the ancient tomes.
Jackson. This
He
D&D
kind of
still
looks. He kind of looks. Look, these guys freaked out when I said who owned D&D in my timeline. So, I'm just being quiet on that.
Who owns Disney in your timeline?
D&D.
Walt?
Oh
Yeah,
my
Disney
god,
owns-
Disney's making D&D content now? Did they make a Lion King 3?
Yeah.
No.
The more we learn. It's very interesting because Sidorak can literally pick us up into the sky and do whatever the fuck he wants with us. But you stole from him, and he hasn't picked you up and put you into the sky.
That's when you see Artis actually gets a smile. He can't find what he can't see.
Go on.
This ring makes it impossible for anyone to scry me.
Oh my gosh. What the... No wonder that bitch wanted the ring.
So I take it that means you're basically undetectable even to a god like him.
Even to him. If you'd tried to
Wait.
cast anything to find me, you wouldn't have found me.
Does that mean we are talking to air right now? To him?
Sararak is just like, I'm not that dumb. I know he's down there somewhere, and you just see like a hint of him trying to adjust his multiple pairs of glasses.
Groose
Uh,
releases him.
Q just looks up at this guy. Is like, I think you have a smudge on one of your left lenses.
No, the right.
Q, roll me a persuasion check in advance.
Amazing!
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, God.
You see as the glasses come off in his sky projection, and he starts like rubbing it with a piece of cloud. Sarak's just like, if only I had my hearing aids, then I could hear him too. And he like pouts and walks off.
Groose opens the Cheetos. He gets so grumpy. Crunch.
Maybe he's on his period.
High five.
Artis high fives you with a non-frozen hand so you don't
Fucking-
get frostbite.
Fucking
Yeah.
Talia, without skipping a beat, it's just like, oh no, see, then he'd actually be a threat. You don't fuck with someone on the Red Rage.
Yeah, very true.
That's when Artis gets a nervous smile. It's just like, you should have seen my sister when she was. That's a scary sight.
Talia actually looks at Artis, and you just see as the mouth gets wider and wider, giving the impression of a very large grin.
I have a question. Do you guys want to have a really silly bit to end off this whole thing, or would you rather leave it at that?
Silly.
You have piqued the curiosity. I think that
Yeah, the silly.
winning the battle is silly reward.
Who has the ball? The treasure
Talia has
planet
the ball!
Alright, Talia, you see as the ball starts to shake and hovers basically over in one of the corners, and I need to go get the bean.
What's the ball?
It's what
The ball.
Gooby gave us. It was the way
Oh.
to come back to Nyanzaru.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you guys see as a portal opens and Gooby walks out, and
Oh boy.
she points at Artis, and it's just like,
Ow! I see you found him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, Gooby. Turns out that wasn't his daughter.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what? Goopy! I'm hurt. Literally, look at me.
Get in line.
and you see as Gooby walks over, grabs Artis by the scruff of his cloak, and starts pulling him away from the campfire a little bit. And, you know when Lilo wails on Myrtle and Lilo and Stitch?
Jesus.
She walks
Do I
a
need-
few feet away, takes a running start, and then jumps him and starts wailing on him with one hand.
Chris holds the Cheetos for everyone else. Anyone want a snack?
Should we be trying to stop this?
No, I think Gooby
No.
needs this.
You stupid motherfucker! If you hadn't played Hero, we wouldn't be here in the first place!
Gooby, we had character development.
I think Gooby just needs a little bit of time to just like let the stress out. You know, just give him a little bit of time, okay?
Yeah, but he just cried. He had character development.
I mean,
Talia-
the character growth is still gonna stay. It's just I don't know how to stop this. I don't know if we even
I
have the ability.
I don't know. This
We can.
this might discourage that.
Talia just looks at this, and then you just see because the expression had, like I said, there been a grin. The expression kind of filled a neutral, and then it just. The only way I can describe it is the kind of. How do I put this? It is the expression of just, I am completely fucking done. Just settles on her face as she turns around towards the campfire and starts to just tend to it. It is the face of, I am familiar with this shit, and god fucking damn it, it's found me again.
Basically, it just kind of, like, at least to me, what popped into my brain was just the, I have given up.
Yep.
Yeah, as Gooby is wailing on Artis, you just hear in the midst of the conversation, it's just like,
You know better than that!
and Artis is just like, hang on, I need to actually double check to make sure I have this information. I have it written down. Important notes and characters. Gooby, where's your section? She's like, Gabby, I swear I wasn't intending to turn out this way.
You idiot! If you were alive, why didn't you come to see me?
It's just like, how the hell was I supposed to know you were alive? It's been, I don't fucking know how many hundreds of years has it been. Just like, and Goofy is just like,
You have scrying! You idiot! You could have checked!
Apparently he failed his wisdom saving throw. D&D.
Yeah, I see.
And to cap it all off, she just grabs him by the collar of the shirt, looks him straight in the eye.
Arthur Gubian, you are coming back with me right now!
Ubian.
Hmm.
Huh?
Wait a minute.
No.
No way.
No.
No.
Just look at Bruce. It's like, no. No. No.
They have the same colored eye.
They both have brown eyes, and they are currently mirror matches of each other.
Oh my gosh.
That explains
Oh my
So much.
gosh.
This is amazing.
See, I wasn't going to assume that they had a thing or that they were familiarly related, but I was just kind of hedging my bets.
Oh my god, we had someone follow. Ferocious Flame, thank you for the follow. We've hit 600 followers. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
I will wiggle and fix my posture. But yeah, there's the plot twist.
You know what? That's a good plot twist to end it off on for right now.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Mwah. Good night, everybody.